Welcome to Healthy Aging Blueprint, your trusted space for simple, effective tips to help seniors live healthier, happier, and more meaningful lives. Whether you're stepping into retirement or supporting a parent or grandparent on their wellness journey, this channel is for you. Together, we'll explore real-life experiences, healthy daily habits, and a positive mindset to help you wake up each day with energy, joy, and purpose. Have you ever caught a whiff of yourself and wondered, was that me? Do you find yourself hesitating to get too close to others, just in case? And most importantly, has your confidence taken a quiet hit without you even realizing it? If any of that feels familiar, you're not alone. As women grow older, our bodies go through incredible and natural transformations. One of the lesser discussed changes is in our scent. Yes, body odor. For some, it's a subtle shift. For others, it can feel more pronounced and unexpected. And that can lead to self-consciousness, uncertainty, or even embarrassment.
But here's the key. While change is natural, lingering or unusual body odor doesn't have to be a permanent part of aging. The good news? There are specific habits many older women unknowingly fall into. Habits that quietly contribute to unwanted odor. And even better? These mistakes are surprisingly easy to correct once you know what they are. In this video, we're going to walk through 7 common errors that older women make when it comes to hygiene and scent. Some might surprise you. Others might feel all too familiar. But every single one of them holds the potential to help you feel fresher, more confident, and completely in control of your body, no matter your age. So stay with us until the end, because by understanding these small but powerful shifts, you'll learn how to protect your skin, restore your natural freshness, and feel proud of how you present yourself to the world every single day. If you find value in this video, please consider liking it. It helps more women discover these essential insights. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now is the perfect time. Tap the bell so you never miss out on more empowering content just like this. Now let's begin with the first mistake: neglecting daily hygiene, or going too far in the opposite direction. This often overlooked error lies in failing to maintain a steady hygiene routine, or, conversely, cleansing so aggressively that you strip away your skin's natural defenses. As we age, our skin becomes drier and more delicate. Detoxification slows down, and that means our body needs more thoughtful care, not harsher treatment. Without the right balance, odor issues can quietly build up. But the fix? It's not complicated. And once you understand it, you'll never approach your daily routine the same way again. As we age, our skin doesn't just wrinkle. It transforms in deeper, more complex ways. One of the most overlooked shifts is the significant reduction in sebum production, the natural oil that once kept our skin soft and resilient. Without this oil, skin becomes drier, more sensitive, and more prone to irritation. And when the skin barrier weakens, it opens the door for odor-causing bacteria to flourish. Meanwhile, sweat production from the apocrine glands, especially those in areas like the underarms and groin, doesn't just stop. In fact, the sweat these glands produce can mix with surface bacteria and result in strong, lingering smells. And when daily hygiene is overlooked, that buildup of sweat and bacteria can quickly become noticeable, affecting both how we feel and how others perceive us. But here's the twist. Cleansing too aggressively can be just as problematic. Harsh soaps, vigorous scrubbing, or long, hot showers may feel refreshing in the moment, but they can actually strip away the skin's essential oils. This disruption damages the skin's natural microbiome, the delicate ecosystem of good bacteria that helps protect us. Once that barrier is disturbed, harmful bacteria can take over, leading to more irritation, dryness, and yes, stronger body odor. So, what's the solution? It's all about balance and consistency. A gentle hygiene routine can make all the difference. Start with a warm, not hot, shower or bath once a day. Use that time to focus on areas that tend to trap moisture and odor, like the underarms, groin, and feet. Choose a mild, pH-balanced cleanser. Something at or below pH 5.5 is ideal for sensitive or aging skin. Steer clear of heavily scented or antibacterial soaps that may smell nice at first, but can disturb your skin's natural defenses in the long run. Look for ingredients like glycerin or aloe vera, both known for their hydrating and soothing properties. And don't forget the skin folds. As the skin becomes less elastic, it naturally forms more creases, particularly under the breasts, around the groin, and beneath the arms. These folds create perfect conditions for moisture to get trapped, which encourages bacterial growth. Gently cleanse these areas, rinse thoroughly, and always pat dry with a soft, clean towel. Once you've cleansed, apply a fragrance-free moisturizer while your skin is still slightly damp. This helps seal in hydration and reinforces your skin's protective barrier. Moisturizers containing ceramides, hyaluronic acid, or natural oils like jojoba can deeply nourish without clogging pores or irritating the skin. It's also important to avoid excessive washing. Unless you've been sweating heavily, washing more than once a day can actually harm your skin over time. If you just need a quick refresh, try spot cleaning with a soft, damp cloth and a gentle cleanser. It's a simple way to stay fresh without compromising your skin's balance. And finally, remember, your skin isn't just a surface. It's home to a living microbiome, a unique network of beneficial bacteria that protect you from harmful invaders. Supporting this invisible ecosystem is just as important as cleansing the surface. The skin's microbiome isn't just about keeping your skin balanced. It plays an essential role in managing odor by regulating the microbes that live on your skin. When this delicate community is disrupted, odor-causing bacteria can multiply rapidly. That's why it's crucial to avoid products with harsh ingredients like triclosan or alcohol, which can kill both the bad and the good bacteria your skin needs to stay healthy. Instead, when appropriate, consider probiotic-based skincare products. These are designed to support the beneficial bacteria on your skin's surface. However, before adding anything new to your routine, it's always best to check with a dermatologist, especially if your skin is sensitive or reactive. Speaking of long-term strategies, if you notice a persistent or unusual body odor even after practicing good hygiene, don't ignore it. It could be a sign of something deeper, such as a fungal infection, hormonal imbalance, or another health issue. In such cases, consulting a dermatologist isn't just helpful, it's necessary. Another important habit to incorporate is gentle exfoliation. Once or twice a week, use a mild exfoliant to slough away dead skin cells that can trap sweat and bacteria. This simple step keeps your skin smoother and cleaner. But remember, more isn't better. Over-exfoliating can damage the skin's protective barrier and lead to irritation, making things worse instead of better. Now, let's turn to the second common mistake: underestimating the power of breathable fabrics. It might seem minor, but the clothes you wear directly affect how your skin breathes and how your body regulates heat and moisture. Choosing synthetic, non-breathable fabrics can trap heat and perspiration against your skin, creating the perfect breeding ground for odor-causing bacteria. Think of it like wrapping your skin in plastic wrap. It seals everything in. Synthetic materials like polyester, nylon, acrylic, and rayon are often favored for their durability, stretch, and wrinkle resistance. But despite these conveniences, they tend to create a warm, damp microclimate that encourages bacteria to thrive, especially in areas where sweat glands are most active, such as the underarms, groin, and feet. For older women, these problems can become even more pronounced. As the skin ages, it loses some elasticity and doesn't dry as quickly as it once did. Sweat doesn't evaporate as efficiently, meaning moisture lingers longer, increasing the chance of odor. So what's the fix? Prioritize natural, breathable fabrics. Materials like cotton, linen, bamboo, and merino wool allow air to circulate and moisture to escape, creating a cooler, drier environment where bacteria are less likely to multiply. These fabrics are not only more comfortable, but also more supportive of your skin's health. Take cotton underwear, for example. A high thread count offers a soft, breathable texture that's ideal for daily wear. For undergarments like bras and underwear, choose items made from 100% cotton or bamboo with moisture-wicking properties. This helps draw sweat away from the skin and keeps odor-prone areas drier throughout the day. Even with socks, materials matter. Look for blends that include merino wool or cotton, with just a small percentage of synthetic fibers added for stretch and durability. What you want to avoid are fully synthetic socks that trap heat and moisture, especially if you're on your feet for long periods. In cooler climates, layering your clothing isn't just about staying warm. It can also help regulate body temperature and reduce the buildup of sweat that leads to odor. The trick is to layer strategically. Start with a breathable base layer made of cotton or bamboo, which sits closest to the skin and helps wick away moisture. Then add outer layers made from natural, lightweight fabrics like linen or wool, which allow air to circulate and body heat to escape when needed. What should you avoid? Tight-fitting synthetic clothing, like polyester leggings, may seem convenient, but they tend to trap heat and moisture. This combination creates the ideal environment for bacteria to thrive, especially in odor-prone areas. Even the most breathable fabrics can become a problem if not cleaned properly. That's why it's important to wash your clothes regularly, especially undergarments and workout wear, which are in constant contact with sweat and bacteria. Don't just toss them in and hope for the best. Use a mild detergent, and for items with stubborn smells, try adding half a cup of white vinegar to the rinse cycle. This helps neutralize odors and kill lingering bacteria without irritating sensitive skin. You might also explore fabrics treated with antimicrobial finishes, such as silver ions or zinc-based treatments. These can help reduce bacterial growth in activewear or socks, but it's important to choose products carefully. Some treatments may cause irritation for those with sensitive skin, so always check the label and test new items gradually. When thinking long-term, consider investing in a wardrobe filled with high-quality, breathable pieces, especially for daily wear. Prioritize natural fibers and make it a habit to check clothing labels. Avoid fabrics with high percentages of synthetics, even if they appear soft or stretchy. If budget is a concern, start with the basics. Focus on breathable undergarments first. These have the most direct contact with the skin and play a significant role in controlling odor. Even a few thoughtful swaps can make a noticeable difference in your comfort and freshness. And if you're still with me, thank you for watching. If this video has been helpful so far, please take a moment to comment one below so I know you're still here and getting value from it. Now let's look at the third common mistake: ignoring the impact of dietary choices. Many people overlook how food and hydration levels can significantly affect body odor, especially as we age. But did you know that your diet is directly connected to how your body smells? It's true. As women get older, metabolism, digestion, and hormonal balance shift, and these changes can increase sensitivity to certain foods. Highly aromatic ingredients like garlic, onions, leeks, and spices such as curry or cumin contain sulfur compounds. These compounds are metabolized in the body and then released through the breath, skin, and sweat. The result? A lingering scent that can stay with you for hours or even days. But it's not just strong spices. A diet high in red meat, processed foods, or sugary snacks can also disrupt gut health and shift your body's natural scent in ways you might not expect. When the body lacks hydration, it doesn't just affect how you feel, it can affect how you smell. Dehydration causes waste products in the body to become more concentrated, making sweat more pungent and body odors more intense. Combined with the natural changes of aging, this can turn an easily managed issue into something far more noticeable. That's why maintaining a balanced diet and staying properly hydrated is essential. These two elements play a direct role in regulating internal processes that influence body odor, from digestion to detoxification to how your sweat smells. Let's start with diet. Focusing on whole, nutrient-dense foods is key. Incorporate a colorful variety of fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains to support your body's natural detox systems. Foods high in antioxidants, like berries, leafy greens, and nuts, can help neutralize free radicals and reduce oxidative stress, which may also influence how your body smells. It's also helpful to include probiotic-rich foods, such as yogurt, kefir, or sauerkraut. These help balance your gut microbiome, and a healthy gut often means less offensive sweat. After all, our digestion and skin health are more connected than we often realize. Of course, some foods are more likely to contribute to odor. If you've noticed a lingering body smell after meals heavy in garlic, onions, or pungent spices like curry and cumin, you're not imagining it. These ingredients contain sulfur-based compounds that are released through sweat and breath, sometimes for hours. Even cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower, while incredibly healthy, can contribute to sulfuric body odors in some people. Does that mean you have to eliminate them completely? Not necessarily. You can still enjoy these foods, but try moderating your intake and pairing them with neutralizing options like parsley or fresh mint to help balance their effects. Then, there's hydration, a simple yet powerful factor. Drinking enough water dilutes waste products in your body and helps them exit more efficiently through urine and sweat, which reduces intensity and smell. Aim for at least 8 to 10 cups of water a day, adjusting based on your activity level and climate. If plain water doesn't appeal to you, try herbal teas or infused water with cucumber or lemon for a refreshing twist. Keep an eye on caffeine and alcohol as well. Both can stimulate sweating and dehydrate the body, which in turn may worsen odor. If you enjoy your coffee or wine, that's okay. Just make sure you're also drinking enough water to help offset their effects. As we age, digestion can slow down, which impacts how efficiently our bodies process and eliminate waste. If this sounds familiar, speak with a healthcare provider about natural supplements like chlorophyll, which acts as an internal deodorizer, or digestive enzymes to support gut function and absorption. Looking ahead, one of the most practical steps you can take is to track your food intake. Keeping a food diary helps identify patterns between what you eat and any changes in body odor. If you notice a consistent link, a nutritionist can help you tailor your meals to better suit your body's evolving needs. And don't forget to build healthy hydration habits. Carry a reusable water bottle, keep it visible, and set gentle reminders to sip throughout the day. Little actions like these can have a big impact on how you feel and how fresh you stay. As we age, it's not just our faces or hands that reveal the passage of time. Our feet undergo changes too. Circulation slows, and the skin becomes thinner and more fragile. These subtle shifts can quietly increase the risk of moisture-related issues, and unfortunately, that includes body odor. Here's something many people don't realize. The feet contain over 250,000 sweat glands, more than almost any other part of the body. That makes them a natural hotspot for odor. When you combine sweat with reduced blood flow and weakened skin resilience, you get the perfect storm for problems like fungal infections, such as athlete's foot, or bacterial overgrowth. Both can lead to persistent, unpleasant smells that no amount of perfume or foot powder can mask. Neglecting proper foot hygiene is one of the most common culprits. Skipping a thorough wash, failing to dry properly, especially between the toes, or wearing tight synthetic shoes and socks traps moisture and creates a warm, damp environment where microbes thrive. It's a silent setup for odor, even for women who practice excellent hygiene in other areas. So how can you stay fresh from head to toe? It starts with daily foot care. Make it a habit to wash your feet every day using a gentle, pH-balanced soap. Don't rush through it. Pay close attention to the spaces between the toes, where sweat and debris often build up. Using a soft brush or washcloth can help remove dead skin cells that harbor bacteria. After washing, dry thoroughly with a clean towel. Leaving even a little moisture behind can create the ideal breeding ground for fungal or bacterial growth. After cleansing, apply a fragrance-free moisturizer to keep the skin soft and supple. Dry, cracked heels not only look rough, they can harbor bacteria in the crevices. However, be careful not to apply lotion between the toes. That area needs to stay dry to prevent excess moisture from being trapped. Look for products that include urea or lactic acid, ingredients known for softening rough patches and supporting overall skin health. Your choice of footwear also plays a big role. Go for breathable materials like leather, suede, or canvas that allow airflow and reduce heat buildup. Shoes with mesh panels or perforations are especially helpful for casual or athletic use. On the other hand, avoid shoes made from plastic or rubber, which trap heat and moisture, creating an environment ripe for odor-causing bacteria. When it comes to socks, choose moisture-wicking materials like cotton, merino wool, or bamboo. These fabrics absorb sweat and draw it away from the skin, keeping your feet dry and more comfortable. Change your socks daily, or more often if you're particularly active or sweat heavily. For days with lots of movement, performance socks made with breathable blends can provide extra support. Don't forget to rotate your shoes. Wearing the same pair every day doesn't give them time to dry out completely. Instead, alternate between pairs and store them in a well-ventilated area. Avoid keeping shoes in damp or enclosed spaces, as this traps in moisture. Consider using cedar shoe trees or silica gel packets inside your shoes to absorb residual moisture and reduce odor over time. And finally, if you're noticing persistent foot odor, itchiness, or changes in the skin such as peeling or redness, it's time to consult a healthcare provider. These could be signs of a fungal infection or another underlying issue that needs proper treatment. Addressing it early can prevent discomfort and keep you feeling fresh, confident, and in control of your well-being. If you're experiencing persistent foot odor or irritation, it's wise to consult a podiatrist or dermatologist to rule out conditions like athlete's foot or toenail fungus. While over-the-counter antifungal creams or powders can offer relief, chronic or recurring issues are best addressed with the help of a healthcare professional who can recommend targeted treatment based on your skin and health needs. A long-term foot care plan should also include regular checkups. Make it a habit to inspect your feet for any signs of calluses, corns, or infection, especially if you have reduced circulation or sensation, which are common in older age and may prevent you from noticing problems early on. These minor issues, if ignored, can quickly escalate and contribute to odor or discomfort. It's also worth investing in high-quality, breathable footwear that fits your foot shape and matches your activity level. Ill-fitting shoes not only cause blisters and strain, but they can also create pressure points that trap moisture, an open invitation for bacterial buildup. If recommended, orthotic inserts can provide better support and help evenly distribute weight, which reduces hotspots that hold sweat and odor. And if you've made it this far into the video and are still finding these insights helpful, I truly appreciate your time. Feel free to comment too below to let me know you're still watching. I love knowing who's sticking with me. Now, let's turn to another important but often overlooked factor: hormonal shifts and underlying health conditions. Many women assume that changes in body odor are just a natural result of aging, and while that can certainly be part of the picture, it's not the whole story. When we dismiss these changes as inevitable, we risk overlooking underlying medical or hormonal causes that may be contributing more than we realize. Body odor is shaped by a complex interaction of physiological systems, and hormones play a major role. As women enter perimenopause and menopause, estrogen levels drop, leading to a variety of changes throughout the body. One of the most noticeable? Increased perspiration, along with hot flashes and night sweats. These sudden and intense bouts of sweating create a damp environment, particularly in areas like the underarms, groin, and chest, where bacteria flourish. And when sweat breaks down on the skin's surface, it releases odor-causing compounds. The apocrine sweat glands, which are concentrated in these areas, secrete a thicker, protein-rich type of sweat that bacteria metabolize quickly, producing stronger, more persistent odors. But it's not just hormones at play. Certain medical conditions can significantly alter your body's internal chemistry and manifest in unexpected ways, including through your scent. For example, women with diabetes, especially if blood sugar levels are not well controlled, may experience a condition known as diabetic ketoacidosis, which can cause a noticeable sweet or fruity odor on the breath or skin. When the body can't properly filter out waste, those byproducts can show up in unexpected ways, including how you smell. For instance, individuals with kidney disease may experience a buildup of waste in the bloodstream. This sometimes results in an ammonia-like odor, noticeable in sweat or breath. It's the body's way of signaling that something deeper isn't functioning as it should. Liver problems can also cause distinct scent changes. When the liver can't effectively detoxify certain compounds, it may lead to a musty or pungent body odor, often referred to as fetor hepaticus. This scent is typically stronger and more persistent, and it reflects the liver's struggle to keep internal chemistry in balance. Then there are thyroid imbalances. An overactive thyroid, known as hyperthyroidism, speeds up metabolism and can lead to excessive sweating, often intensifying body odor. On the other hand, hypothyroidism may alter your skin chemistry in different ways, affecting both how you sweat and how your skin interacts with bacteria. Let's not forget infections. Bacterial or fungal infections, particularly those hiding in skin folds or between the toes, can produce powerful and very specific odors. These smells may often be mistaken for general body odor, but their source is quite different and treatable. So how do you know when it's time to speak to a healthcare provider? If you experience a sudden, persistent, or unusual change in your body odor, especially if it isn't linked to changes in diet, hygiene, or lifestyle, it's time to take it seriously. These symptoms could be early indicators of an underlying health condition that deserves attention. Medical evaluation is the smartest next step. Your provider may recommend blood work, urinalysis, or imaging tests to pinpoint the root cause. And if a condition is diagnosed, treatment options, such as hormone therapy, medication adjustments, or lifestyle modifications, can help manage not only the health issue itself, but also the changes in body odor that come with it. Even in the absence of a serious condition, a dermatologist or primary care doctor can suggest helpful, targeted solutions. These might include prescription-strength antiperspirants, topical treatments, or other medical-grade interventions designed to reduce excessive sweating or manage odor effectively. Ultimately, proactively monitoring your body's signals and bringing up any changes with a healthcare professional empowers you to address the cause directly. This approach doesn't just mask symptoms, it restores confidence and supports your well-being from the inside out. Now let's take a look at another often overlooked issue that can sabotage your efforts, no matter how clean your routine is: mismanaging laundry and clothing storage. Even if your personal hygiene is impeccable, wearing clothing that hasn't been properly cleaned or stored can still lead to persistent body odor. Think of your clothes as a second skin. They absorb everything: sweat, oils, dead skin cells, and even environmental smells throughout the day. If those items aren't cleaned thoroughly and regularly, they become a hidden reservoir for odor-causing bacteria. This is especially true for garments worn close to the body, such as underwear, t-shirts, bras, or athletic wear. These fabrics often trap moisture and oil deep within the fibers, which makes odors harder to remove and easier to reactivate the moment the fabric warms up against your skin. Synthetic fabrics, such as polyester and nylon, are frequently used in activewear due to their durability and stretch. However, they're far less breathable than natural fibers like cotton or wool, and they tend to trap sweat and bacteria more easily. Once odors are embedded in these materials, they can be much harder to remove. Have you ever washed gym clothes only to find they still smell as soon as you put them on? That's exactly why proper laundering practices matter so much. To effectively tackle clothing-related odors, you need a thoughtful approach, not just tossing everything into the washer and hoping for the best. Start with regular and thorough washing. Make it a rule to wash clothes after each wear, especially items worn during exercise or in warm weather, when sweat and oils are more likely to accumulate. Choose a high-quality detergent specifically formulated to break down oils, sweat, and bacteria. For garments that seem particularly smelly, think workout gear or undergarments, try pre-soaking them in warm water mixed with half a cup of white vinegar for at least 30 minutes before washing. White vinegar is a powerful natural deodorizer that works by neutralizing odor-causing bacteria in fabric. Another helpful option is to add a quarter cup of baking soda to your wash cycle. This gentle compound helps lift odors and leaves clothes smelling fresher. For heavy-duty laundry like gym clothes, consider using a detergent designed for activewear. These products are made to target sweat molecules and embedded bacteria more effectively than regular detergent. Once your clothes are clean, don't overlook the importance of proper drying. Damp laundry can quickly become a breeding ground for mildew, which creates a stubborn, musty smell. Be sure that clothes are completely dry before storing them. Using a tumble dryer on a low heat setting can help eliminate residual bacteria, but if possible, air drying under sunlight is even better. Sunlight's natural UV rays have antimicrobial properties that help disinfect fabric while leaving it crisp and fresh. Avoid the habit of leaving wet or damp clothes in the washer or laundry basket for hours. That lingering moisture encourages fungal and bacterial growth, which can undo all your careful cleaning efforts. Your storage practices also make a big difference. Always keep clean clothing in a dry, well-ventilated area. Closets or drawers that are too tightly packed restrict airflow, creating a humid environment where odors and even mildew can take hold. Instead, opt for breathable storage solutions. Use cotton garment bags rather than plastic bins, which can trap moisture. Want to keep your closet smelling pleasant too? Place cedar blocks or lavender sachets in drawers or wardrobes. They naturally deter pests like moths and add a fresh, subtle scent to your clothing. For seasonal items that won't be worn for months, be sure to wash and thoroughly dry them before long-term storage. Odors that are left behind on unwashed clothing tend to set into fabric over time, making them more difficult to remove later. When it comes to delicate fabrics like wool sweaters, silk blouses, or dry clean-only pieces, they require a bit more attention. If dry cleaning isn't an option, opt for a gentle hand wash using products specifically designed for delicates. The key is to preserve the fabric while still removing any lingering sweat or oils that could cause odors down the road. Use a gentle detergent during the wash cycle, and always make sure items are thoroughly dried before putting them away. Damp clothing, even if it's clean, can become a source of odor all over again. When it comes to shoes, which often harbor deep-set smells, simple steps can make a big difference. Try using deodorizing inserts, or sprinkle a bit of baking soda inside them overnight to absorb lingering odors. It's a small habit that can yield surprisingly fresh results. By adopting these intentional laundry and storage habits, you're not just cleaning your clothes, you're helping extend their freshness, protect your skin, and prevent wardrobe-related odor problems from creeping back in. These steps are the perfect complement to all your personal hygiene efforts, helping you stay confident and clean from the inside out. If you're still watching and learning alongside me, thank you for staying with me. Please comment 3 below to let me know you're still here. It means so much to see your engagement and support. Let's now talk about one last mistake that many women make without even realizing it: relying solely on perfumes and fragrances to mask odor. Here's the truth. Using strong fragrances to cover up body odor doesn't fix the issue. It often makes it worse. When perfume is layered over existing odor, the result can be a clashing mix of scents that draws even more attention, not less. Worse yet, mature skin may become more sensitive with age, making it more likely to react negatively to heavily scented products. This can lead to irritation, dryness, or even rashes. So, what's the better approach? It all comes back to the foundation: hygiene and lifestyle. Focus on cleansing your skin with antibacterial soap, using effective antiperspirants, choosing breathable fabrics like cotton and linen, and making adjustments to your diet or health routines if necessary. When your body is fresh and clean, any scent you add becomes a gentle enhancement, not a cover-up. If you enjoy wearing fragrance, go with light, hypoallergenic scents and apply them sparingly to your pulse points, like the wrists or behind the ears. This adds a soft, subtle finish that complements your freshness instead of overpowering it. And with that, we've wrapped up our deep dive into the 7 common mistakes that can contribute to body odor in older women. From daily hygiene and clothing choices to the critical roles of diet, hormones, and health conditions, we've explored it all. So what stood out to you? What small change are you most excited to try? Let us know in the comments below. Your insights might inspire someone else in this community. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more tips to help you live confidently, comfortably, and vibrantly at every age. Wishing you continued health, happiness, and peace. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Healthy Aging Blueprint.